Hello, I am Lori Hallett, and I am super excited to be part of the interview process for Scranton Middle School math teacher. So, again, thank you for the opportunity for me to share a little bit about myself. So, I have been in education for approximately 18 years. The biggest chunk of my career is as a math teacher, teaching everyday math and big ideas. I was also a math interventionist, an instructional coach. I'm a former softball coach of almost 20 years, and now currently an administrator. I was a principal and now a dean of students at Pathfinder. While I appreciate being in administration, I truly miss teaching math. That is where my heart is. I've always loved teaching it, and that's where I feel most energized. And as you guys know, as educators, if you're losing the passion, you need to figure out where you need to go. So, again, that is why I want to be back in the classroom, because I like to have kiddos that are like, I'm just not a math person. And then I grow them to, oh my God, I get it now. So, again, I love just getting that spark into kiddos. But throughout my career, I have always felt one of my guiding beliefs and principles is all students can learn. Primarily when they're supported by us as educators and we believe in them, they trust us, and then we give them the resources they need. So again, that's what really guides me in the classroom and as an administrator. In terms of what truly impacts student learning, I'd say three things really stand out to me. One thing which I have always believed in is relationships and trust. Students need to feel safe, they need to feel valued and connected to you, the school, and to everyone in between before they can actually take the risks in the classroom and within the school. So that is always my primary goal, is to build strong relationships. And again, just being real with the families and the students. The next thing is being data driven. I am, as a former interventionist, I am a data geek. I love NWEA and really honing in on the gaps within my students. And then the third thing I would say is high expectations and support. I believe all students can learn rigorous content if they're given the right tools and encouragement. And again, that's my coaching background and just scaffolding it. I never lower the bar. I just build better ladders. But anyways, and then I also like to do an interactive notebook. And again, that's that scaffolding piece where it's like more hands-on, which then brings me into my teaching style. So I feel like four key phrases is, again, first and foremost, is engaging. I love to make math fun by using visuals, hands-on, whether we're doing surface area, or we are visualizing the steps of how to solve fractions. And again, I like to use foldables, interactive notebooks, songs and music too, things that the kids can relate to. I teach them the why too, not just we have to learn this because why do we have to learn this, Miss Hallett? So again, just like being more engaging. And then student focus. I try to center everything around student growth and their success. So just again, looking beyond those test scores and understanding each of those kiddos by doing surveys, Google forms, and always just checking in with them, because we all have strengths and weaknesses and we need to create goals within our classroom. So again, just holding myself accountable and making sure every student has what they need to thrive in my classroom. And lastly, just being collaborative, whether I'm working with the students, the families, or within our staff and my partners in math, and making sure that we're on the same page and we're implementing and we are staying aligned with our curriculum and the standards. Because again, real change happens when we're all on that same team and building it together. And when your last question is when it comes to school culture, I believe leading with the purpose and compassion, being a role model in the classroom, striving to create spaces where my students feel safe to learn, and then also that us as staff, we feel empowered to grow. So again, just being collaborative, making sure that we're on the same page and we're building systems that build strong support. So whether it's attendance, behavior, our academics within the classrooms, we always need to make time to celebrate the wins, no matter how small. And again, that's a little bit of my coaching background. So again, I hope I get interviews so I can show you a little more of like my interactive notebooks and other things, and share and answer anything that you guys have for me. So again, thank you again for considering me. I'd love the opportunity to bring my teaching, my passion for teaching math to you guys. Go Bulldogs.